Photographs, they have a unique power, don't they? They capture a moment in time, a fleeting smile, a shared glance, a seemingly ordinary day, but sometimes these frozen moments hold a chilling secret. They become haunting preludes to tragedy, a glimpse into a past where no one knew what lay ahead. These images, often joyful and full of life, take on a new significance when viewed through the lens of hindsight. They remind us of the fragility of life, the ever-present possibility of the unexpected. These are the stories of 10 such photographs, images taken moments before tragedy struck. February 4th, 2015. Taipei, Taiwan, Transasia Airways Flight 235 prepares for takeoff. Inside the cockpit, the pilots go through their final checks. Unaware that fate has other plans, a dashcam from a passing vehicle captures the plane's final seconds. The image is stark. The plane, at an unnatural angle, clips a bridge, its wings slicing through the air. It plunges into the Keelung River below. The crash was a result of pilot error, a misidentified engine failure, a fatal mistake. Of the 58 souls on board, only 15 survived. The photo, a chilling reminder of the unforgiving nature of aviation. December 26th, 2004. A day that began like any other in the tropical paradise of Southeast Asia. The sun rose over the horizon, casting a golden glow over the serene beaches and calm waters. It was a day filled with promise and tranquility, a perfect setting for relaxation and enjoyment. The tropical paradise of Thailand, with its pristine beaches and crystal-clear waters, was a magnet for tourists from around the world. The palm trees swayed gently in the breeze, and the sound of the waves lapping against the shore created a soothing symphony. Tourists relaxed on the beach, soaking up the sun. Families built sandcastles, children played in the surf, and couples strolled hand in hand along the water's edge. It was a picture-perfect day, one that seemed to promise nothing but joy and relaxation. Among them is Deborah Garlick, a 31-year-old British tourist. She had come to Thailand to escape the cold winter back home and to enjoy the warmth and beauty of the tropics. She felt at peace, surrounded by the natural beauty and the friendly atmosphere. She smiles for a photograph, the turquoise water shimmering behind her. The sun glints off the waves, creating a dazzling display of light. Deborah's smile is radiant, a reflection of the happiness she feels in this moment. Moments later, the sea retreats. The water pulls back from the shore, exposing the seabed in an unusual and eerie manner. Beachgoers look on in confusion and curiosity, unaware of the danger that is rapidly approaching, a sign of the impending disaster. The sudden retreat of the sea is a warning, but for many, it is a warning that comes too late. The beach, once a place of joy and relaxation, is now a scene of growing tension and fear. A massive earthquake, 9.1 on the Richter scale, has ripped through the ocean floor off the coast of Sumatra. The tectonic plates have shifted violently, releasing an enormous amount of energy and displacing vast quantities of water. The resulting tsunami, a wall of water over 100 feet high, crashes into the coastline. The force of the wave is unimaginable, sweeping away everything in its path. Buildings, trees, and people are all caught in the relentless surge of water. Deborah Garlick is one of over 230,000 people who lose their lives that day. The devastation is widespread, affecting not just Thailand but many countries around the Indian Ocean. The scale of the disaster is almost beyond comprehension. Her photo, a poignant symbol of lives lost in an instant. The beach, once a place of joy and laughter, is now a place of mourning and remembrance. Flowers and candles are placed in tribute, a silent testament to the lives that were tragically cut short. Section 4, Reaching for the Stars, the Space Shuttle Challenger. January 28, 1986, Cape Canaveral, Florida. Excitement hangs in the air. The Space Shuttle Challenger stands tall on the launch pad, ready to embark on its 10th mission. The crew, 7 strong, wave enthusiastically from the shuttle. Their smiles are infectious, their energy palpable. 73 seconds later, the unthinkable happens. The shuttle explodes, disintegrating into a ball of fire and smoke. Millions watch in horror on live television. The tragedy claims the lives of all 7 astronauts on board. The photograph, a stark reminder of the risks inherent in pushing the boundaries of human exploration. Section 5, A Selfie Too Far, the Perils of Online Fame. In the age of social media, the quest for the perfect selfie can be a dangerous one. The allure of capturing that one breathtaking moment can drive individuals to take extreme risks, often without fully considering the potential consequences. This phenomenon is particularly prevalent among young people, who are more likely to engage in risky behavior for the sake of online validation and social media likes. This was the case for 18-year-old Zhenya Ignatieva, known online as Zhenya Ignatieva. Zhenya was an adventurous spirit, always seeking the next thrill and the perfect shot to share with her growing number of followers. Her social media presence was filled with daring photos that showcased her fearless nature and her love for heights. A thrill seeker, she climbed buildings and bridges in search of the most daring photos. Her followers admired her bravery and the unique perspective she captured from high above the ground. Each new post seemed to push the boundaries further as she sought to outdo her previous achievements. In April 2014, Zhenya climbed a railway bridge in St. Petersburg, Russia. This particular bridge was known for its height and the stunning views it offered of the city below. Zhenya was determined to capture a selfie that would stand out among the countless others on social media. She wanted to capture a selfie against the backdrop of the city lights. The twinkling lights of St. Petersburg provided a mesmerizing background that she believed would make for an unforgettable photo. As she positioned herself on the bridge, she was focused on getting the perfect angle and the right lighting. Losing her balance, she fell. In that split second, the thrill of the moment turned into a nightmare. The precarious position she had put herself in for the sake of a photo had dire consequences. The fall was sudden and unexpected, leaving her with little time to react. She managed to grab onto a high-voltage cable. In a desperate attempt to save herself, Zhenya reached out and caught hold of the nearest object, which happened to be a live electrical wire. The situation went from bad to worse in an instant. The resulting electric shock, 1500 volts, proved fatal. The immense voltage coursed through her body, causing immediate and irreversible damage. The tragic accident was a stark reminder of the dangers that can come with the pursuit of online fame. Her story serves as a tragic reminder of the potential consequences of our online pursuits. Zhenya's untimely death highlights the importance of prioritizing safety over social media validation. It is a cautionary tale for all who seek to capture the perfect shot, urging them to consider the risks and to value their lives above all else. Section 6. The unsinkable ship, the Titanic's final voyage, April 10, 1912. The RMS Titanic, the largest ship ever built at the time, set sail from Southampton, England. This grand vessel, a marvel of modern engineering, was the pride of the White Star Line. With her luxurious accommodations and state-of-the-art technology, she was deemed the epitome of safety and comfort. The world watched in awe as she embarked on her maiden voyage, a journey that promised to be the beginning of a new era in transatlantic travel. Billed as practically unsinkable, she carries the dreams of over 2,200 passengers and crew. These individuals came from all walks of life, from wealthy industrialists to humble immigrants seeking a new life in America. The Titanic was more than just a ship, it was a symbol of hope and progress. As passengers boarded, they were filled with excitement and anticipation, unaware of the fate that awaited them. Among them is Father Francis Brown, a Jesuit priest. Father Brown was an avid photographer, and he captured many moments of life aboard the Titanic. His photographs would later become invaluable historical records, providing a glimpse into the daily lives of those on board. Father Brown's journey was meant to be brief, as he was only traveling as far as Queenstown, Ireland. He takes a photograph of the ship as she departs Queenstown, Ireland. This image, showing the Titanic in all her glory, would become one of the last known photographs of the ship afloat. Queenstown was the final port of call before the Titanic set out across the vast Atlantic Ocean, heading towards her final destination, New York City. This image will become one of the last known photographs of the Titanic afloat. As the Titanic sailed through the calm waters of the Atlantic, passengers enjoyed the ship's many amenities, from elegant dining rooms to luxurious lounges. The weather was clear and the sea was calm, giving no indication of the impending disaster. 4 days later, the unsinkable ship strikes an iceberg in the North Atlantic. The collision occurred at 11:40 p.m. on April 14, 1912. Despite the ship's advanced design, the iceberg caused catastrophic damage to her hull. Panic ensued as the crew and passengers realized the severity of the situation. The Titanic, once a beacon of human ingenuity, was now facing an unimaginable catastrophe. In less than 3 hours, she sinks beneath the waves. The ship's lifeboats were insufficient for the number of people on board, leading to a desperate scramble for survival. The icy waters of the North Atlantic claimed the lives of many as the Titanic's once grand decks disappeared beneath the surface. The tragedy left a profound impact on the world, highlighting the fragility of human endeavors against the forces of nature. Over 1,500 people perished in the icy waters. The survivors, huddled in lifeboats, faced a harrowing wait for rescue. The Carpathia, a nearby ship, arrived hours later to save the remaining passengers. The loss of life was staggering, and the world mourned the victims of this unprecedented disaster. The sinking of the Titanic became a somber reminder of the limits of human ambition and the unpredictable power of nature. Father Brown's photograph, a haunting echo of the optimism and grandeur that preceded the disaster. His images serve as a poignant reminder of the lives lost and the dreams shattered on that fateful night. The Titanic's story continues to captivate and inspire, a testament to the enduring human spirit in the face of tragedy.